I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
So we have a new junior positioning opening up that is going to be slightly different to the way we normally run things. For those that don't know, I am Kristen, also known as the boss man here at Your Car Detailers in Bundaberg. And this is the manager lady who pretty much runs the place while I'm away.
Yeah.
The Bianca Biscuit, as we call her.
That is me.
Why? Why are we looking for a new role? Well, as of 2017, I'm going to be working more on a part-time basis, being a new father. And Biscuit here is going to be bumped up to take my job and be the boss lady.
Which in turn obviously means that Calissa is going to be bumped up to my position as the workshop manager. And then Layla, our current Padawan, will be bumped up into a Little Miss position, being a fully fledged detailer.
Little Miss. So this role is, it's going to be the junior, what we call the junior role, working pretty much at the bottom. There's going to be all the odd jobs that no one likes to do, like pulling out the weeds, cleaning the workshop, cleaning the bathroom, sweeping the floors. All that stuff is going to be standard for this role, plus a whole lot of new things. So that brings us into the what. What are you in for?
Well, first and foremost, you are going to get dirty.
Yeah, you're gonna get dirty. Detailing cars.
It's
There's
a
no
dirty
way
job.
around it. You're going to get filthy. You're gonna go home leaving much worse than you come in. Anyone that's worked in detailing ever before will tell you that it ruins your lower back, your chest, and your shoulders.
I can vouch for that.
So we're looking for someone that is fit, someone that looks after themselves, so you don't break, you don't fall apart and hurt yourself the way I did back in my early days, and now I'm paying for it with a repetitive shoulder injury.
The position also includes doing minor reception roles, like answering phone calls, talking to customers, writing up invoices, just the minor things, not anything too drastic to begin with.
Yeah, pretty much all, just standard issue office sort of deal. Like Bianca's going to be predominantly doing the office work, and we have a bookkeeper and accountant that does all the heavy stuff. It's just customer interaction. So they will be answering phones, they will be talking to strangers, they will be making a lot of stuff off. There's also going to be the sales rep side of things. This is the new side of things, something that we haven't employed ever before. We have never employed a sales representative before. But like I said at the start of the video, as I'm going to be working part-time, someone has to take up my role as the sales rep. Biscuit can't do it because she's going to be busy here detailing the cars 24/7. Alright, the requirements for the position. We always advertise for a junior position, but that's not always the case. A lot of people get upset and offended with us because we only employ juniors. But we always advertise a junior position based off the hours you're going to be getting, not based on the rate of pay. So we're not doing it to save money, we're doing it because it is stuff for hours pretty much. As much as we advertise for a junior position, as much as we advertise for a junior, it is not a requirement to be a junior to get the job. Makes sense? Another requirement is we are definitely looking for someone who can follow instructions. It sounds like a simple enough thing to ask for, but it really isn't. We have a lot of people that can nod their head and do as they're told, but then there's the initiative side of things. We need someone that can also take initiative with that. So they're not always waiting for instructions.
So while we're on the subject of initiative, we want someone that has the initiative to go out and find out who we are, what we do, and be able to explain to people exactly that.
Yeah, and why we're different. That's pretty much how we sum it up, who has initiative and who doesn't at the interviewing process. Someone who doesn't take the initiative to even learn where our address is. yeah, normally I don't bother to give them their address because I don't want to talk to them.
Oh, and the last, something that screwed up everyone in the last interview was we need someone that has a strong sense of self-presentation.
It is so true. It is so. Not only must you have a strong sense of self-presentation, you have to have the perception ability to foresee the way other people perceive you. So you might think, I look smashing. You look at yourself in the mirror and think, yeah, I look great. But then go out in public and not realize that you actually look like an idiot. So yeah, I'm sure the last people that came in here, or at least some of them anyway, woke up in the morning, looked in the mirror and thought they looked great. They had great self-presentation skills. It was the lack of perception that let them down. So yeah, someone that can actually look the part. Because like I said, this is partially going to be a sales representative job as well. So you need to be able to look presentable and represent the business accordingly. Now onto the sales sort of thing. As much as sales and detailing experience are not required for this role, they would be advantageous. So we're not going to be biased on people depending on their experience. We are actually more looking for the character of people. We always do. But yeah, if you have sales experience, that'll be very handy. Very handy. Just gives us less things to teach you, as well as detailing experience. I think that's why MC slid into the job so well.
She smashed it.
Yeah, she's been detailing cars since she could reach the door.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she's got nearly as much detailing experience as I have, and yet she's 10 years younger than me.
She's doing great.
Yeah. Alright, so one more thing you need to have is a learner's license at least. That way, even if you do only have your learners, will still get you to do the driving around. It just means that either myself or Calissa or someone else who has had the opens for a year will be with you in the car, and yeah, actually fill in your logbook for you. So you can get your logbook hours up, you can get your driving experience in different kinds of vehicles, and that will help you out get your provisional license in the long term. If you already have your provisionals or your open licenses, perfect, we're A-okay with that. But the application process, we have a different way of asking people to apply, which again causes a lot of controversy, and all the haters are very quick to point out how wrong it is ethically and blah 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 blah. I don't listen to these people because they're not getting a job here. But one thing we always ask in every application since the days after Brendan was we ask for a video submission. Just a 20-second little blurb introducing you to us. It's not a requirement. We can't be biased towards people because that is discrimination. We do actually know the discrimination laws, ironically, for all those playing at home that want to start doing your keyboard warrior thing.
No caps lock, please.
Caps lock scare me. The reason we ask for a video is so that you can have an opportunity to introduce yourself to us. A resume, this little piece of paper here, it doesn't tell us anything. All it says is where you've worked, what you've done, and a little quick blob of how to do stuff at the top. It doesn't show us the kind of person you are, though. We don't employ people based on their resumes 9 times out of 10. It's the actual interview process that summons who stays and who goes. We employ people based on character more than experiences and what is held in a resume, what is held in black and white. And you can't put your character on a resume. Well, you could if you're a novelist, but most people aren't novelists. Yeah, if in your resume it says that you've been jumping from one course to another course to another course to another course, and you haven't actually held down a job for any longer than 6 weeks over the last 5 years, we're just going to make the general assumption based off your resume that you are a Centrelink student. Someone that's just doing courses to continue your Centrelink money, and accepting a job here and there just to keep Centrelink happy. And that's what they will say in black and white in your resume. But if you upload a video with that, introducing yourself to us and saying how this event happened and I've been struggling with finding myself, or struggling with depression, struggling with this and that, and I've been doing courses to keep myself preoccupied up until then, but now I'm actually looking to get back into the workforce, then that would be what we base the employment off, not the resume. So we don't ask for a video for us so that we can see who you are, which so many people think we do. They think we ask for a video just so we can say, oh no, we don't like to look at them. That's not the case at all. We actually ask for a video for you so that you actually have a greater chance of getting the job here. And so we don't accidentally misperceive you as something you're not according to your resume. So yes, if you have the time and the capabilities available, we do strongly recommend just to upload just a 20-second video. That's all we ask. It's a 20-second video. Don't think it has to be a professional setup. Don't think you need to have great backdrops and great lighting and stuff. We don't care if there's kids running around in the background.
I mean, look, we have a microwave in the background.
Yeah, we don't care. So the quality of the video isn't what's important. We just want to see you and make sure that we get a good understanding of who you are based on that, not what's on that silly piece of paper in black and white. I hate resumes.
We want to see you for you.
So if you could just attach a video, if applicable, with your cover letter and your resume to an email, and email us at admin@yourcardetailers.com.au with RE job application as the subject, or put in their attention to the management team. Something like that. But Bianca and I are the only two that check the emails anyway, so there's a good chance it won't get lost. But yeah, there's no major rush because the trials won't be starting until mid-January-ish. We haven't actually made a set time yet, but we got a lot of things we got to get out of the way here before we can start doing that. But it's definitely going to be before the end of January, because that's when my little man comes into the world and I'm not going to have time to interview anyone. So we want to get it done before that. So sometime between mid-January and the end of January, we will be starting the interviewing and trial period. We already have a pile of resumes from people that have already started applying. So we're probably going to we would like to get the interviews started a little earlier if possible, but we are so strapped for time here, it's not funny.
It's true.
Alright, so just to recap, we have a new junior position opening due to everyone else getting bumped up a rank. The 2017 role is going to be a little different. There's going to be detailing and adminning and sales representing. There's going to be a lot of hard work, so we're looking for someone that has to be fit. You also have to be able to follow instructions, have initiative, have a great sense of presentation with good perception. Sales and detailing experience are not a must. If you would like to apply, simply add a video with your resume, cover letter, and email it to admin@yourcardetailers.com.au and go. Bye.
See ya.